Division of complex number. In previous multiplication, we have taken the polar form and exponential form of both complex numbers z1 and z2. Similarly, for division, we are again taking this form. This is well known to you now. So I have taken this very quickly. You know this. Now to find division of two complex number, we have to represent this in Argand diagram. And this we are going to draw or show in polar coordinates. Now here r1 is magnitude of z1 and theta 1 is argument of z1. Then r2 is magnitude of z2 and theta 2 is argument of z2. Let me write here r1 as magnitude of z1 and r2 is magnitude of z2. Then theta 1 is argument of z1 and theta 2 is argument of z2. Now let me take this is our origin. Let me take point P over here and the line joining point O and P will represent position vector for point P. Then this will make angle theta 1 with real axis, okay, and this whole geometry will represent z1. Now let me take point Q over here. So this is point Q and vector joining point OQ is nothing but position vector of point Q, which will have the magnitude r2, here magnitude is r1, and this angle made by OQ with real axis is theta 2. Okay, so z1 is complex number having magnitude r1 which will make angle theta 1 with real axis. z2 is complex number which will have magnitude r2 and makes angle theta 2 with real axis. Now we have to find point r which will give us the division, that is z1 by z2, which is given by point capital R. We have to find this point by using mathematical procedure. So for this purpose we will again use now here we will more widely use the exponential form of complex number. So let's use the exponential form of complex number, which is what? z1 equals to r1 e raised to I theta 1 and z2 is equals to r2 e raised to I theta 2. This is exponential form. So to find division of z1 and z2, it will be z1 upon z2. This will be equal to, what is z1 now? r1 e raised to I theta 1 upon r2 e raised to I theta 2. Now I can write r1 upon r2. This is on the denominator. When I will took it on numerator, I can write this term will be as it is I theta 1, and this when I am going to take on denominator, it will become negative. Its power will become negative. Therefore it will become e raised to I theta 2. You know this mathematical procedure. So this, when base is same, we can take addition or subtraction of power. So I can write this as r1 upon r2 into e raised to I theta 1 minus I theta 2. Now from this we can take I common. So I can write r1 upon r2 is equals into I theta 1 minus theta 2. This means the division z1 upon z2 is written as magnitude r1 upon r2 into e raised to I theta 1 minus theta 2. What this implies me? This implies me that the magnitude of z1 upon z2 is r1 upon r2 and argument of z1 upon z2 is nothing but theta 1 minus theta 2, right? Because this is argument and this is what? Magnitude, that is modulus. Magnitude of the vector is given by mod of that vector. So when we took quotient means was division. When we took the division of two complex number, then its real part of z1 upon z2 is r1 upon r2. This is real part, and imaginary part of z1 upon z2 is nothing but e raised to I theta 1 minus theta 2. So this is your imaginary part, and this is real part of the division of z1 upon z2, where this magnitude of z1 upon z2 is r1 upon r2. So this can be written as, now what is r1? r1 is mod of z1 upon what is r2? It is mod of z2. So we can write the division of two complex number and its mod is nothing but mod of division of two complex numbers separately. Now what about argument? Let me write it separately. That is, I will write it over here. So mod of z1 upon z2, that is magnitude, is what? r1 upon r2. But what is r1? It is magnitude of z1, and what is r2? It is magnitude of z2. And what about argument? Let's say argument of this product z1 upon z2 is nothing but the argument of, now it is nothing but what? Theta 1 minus theta 2. What is theta 1 now? Theta 1 is argument of z1, and what is theta 2? It is argument of z2. So this is the argument and modulus of the complex number which will have z1 upon z2. So now let me show that the division of z1 upon z2 is represented by complex number which is shown by point r, is represented by r, which will be having polar coordinate. R will have polar coordinate whose value is r1 upon r2, and the another polar coordinate is theta 1 minus theta 2. So point R is obtained. Now we have to obtain the point R on this Argand diagram. Here we have to obtain point R now. So this point R is obtained such that the magnitude, that is length OR, this length OR will be what? OP upon OQ. Means what? R1 upon R2. Okay? And this R1 upon R2 will make, that is OR makes angle theta 1 minus theta 2 with real axis. Okay, so let me consider the length OP some units, length OQ some units, and then we will calculate OR, that is R1 upon R2. So in book they have took R1 as 4 units. They have considered this. You can consider this 5 also, 10 also, no problem. It's your choice. R2 is, they have taken 2.2 units. You can take this 3, 4, anything you choose. So this will be R1 upon R2. Now 4 upon 2.2. Now this division will become 1.8 unit. If you divide this, if you did this division, you will get 1.8. This means what? You have to draw OR which will have length 1.8 and this length, and it will make angle theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay, so let me show it over here in this figure. Now you have what you have to do. Let me write values. So magnitude R1 upon R2, you have to take 1.8, and this will make angle theta 1 minus theta 2. So angle will be theta 1 minus theta 2. Now if you observe, theta 1 is greater than theta 2, right? So if you subtract some value theta 2 from theta 1, so where it will be? It will come somewhere in between theta 1 and theta 2, because it is subtraction of theta 1 and theta 2. Means it will be some over here. That angle will be in between theta 1 and theta 2. That is in between Z1 and Z2. And length of your OR is 1.8. Now what was length of OP? We have choose length of OP as 4 and length of OQ as 2.2. So let me write here 4, and second R2 is what? 2.2. Now our OR is 1.8, means it is less than 2.2, right? So this point R will be some over here, because it is smaller than point Q. So let me take this as point R, and this angle will be what? Theta 1 minus theta 2, means it is theta 1 is greater than theta 2, means this subtraction will become some over here. It will be in between Z1 and Z2. So this is our R2, which represents Z1 upon Z2, whose magnitude is R1 upon R2, which is 1.8. And this angle now. This angle. How much is this angle? Theta 1 minus theta 2. So this vector, position vector of R, is given by OR bar. This position vector will represent the division of complex number Z1 upon Z2, which will be having angle theta 1 minus theta 2. That is argument of Z1 upon Z2, and R1 upon R2 is what? Magnitude of this division Z1 upon Z2. So this is division represented on the Argand diagram of these two complex number. Thank you.